Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing okay today and that you're ready for some writing. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but I'm sick still. That's why I have been gone for like the whole last week. Basically, I was very unlucky like with the timing of everything because first, I mentioned it during my crisis core stream that I had this like pain when I was taking deep breaths, and that got a lot worse on Friday. Like I barely even got out of bed. Like it was that bad. It was one of the worst pains I've ever felt, honestly. Like it was insane. So yeah. And once I started to recover a little bit from that and started to feel like, oh yeah, but I could go back to work now at least, then I got hit with a cold and I am still recovering from that one. So I'm feeling a lot better, like energy wise. Still not like top energy, but it's decent enough. But my whole like nose and throat area is just phlegm, really. It's just it's awful. So if I sound a bit off today, that's why. And also I might mute myself sometimes because I probably will have to cough, and it's not nice to listen to, so I will try to not cough so that you guys can hear it, because I don't want to make you suffer. So yeah. And hello Senso, welcome. It's rare to see you here, so welcome. And also welcome to Fia as well. Not fine, I think my cat is planning my demise. Ooh, that sounds bad somehow. I mean, cats always kind of plan our demise, don't they? In one way or another. Also gonna have to bow out of writing today, have school work for work. Oh, I see. Well, that's what these streams are good for. Like, yeah, I will always focus on my writing during these streams, and I mean, it is like a writing themed stream, but at the same time, it is perfectly fine to either just sit here and relax and hang out, or to do schoolwork or anything else. Like, it's a workshop kind of hangout stream, so yeah. No pressure to actually write, except for me. So yeah. Put clothes on him too small. Oh god. Yeah, then I can imagine why he would want to murder you. Cats don't like that. Like, just putting a harness on them and they will be like, I'm dying! So yeah. Are you usually asleep at this time? Yeah, I figure you're from India, right? So it's like a completely different time zone. So yeah. Well, I'm very happy to see you here at least. So you are welcome to be here. But yeah, I prepared like into the last minute here to be able to power through this stream, because I feel like I still sound so bad. I mean, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I hear it clearly that I don't sound like I usually do, and it's just awful. But I have prepared myself. I have a glass of water in front of me, and I have a cup of tea with honey, so I feel like I am somewhat prepared at least, so yeah. Lily just dropped her info bomb on me that her cat is gay. Oh! Okay, well, that sounds interesting. Wow, okay. Writing wise, if we're going to be a bit on topic, I am going to write on chapter 14, so I haven't really done a lot of progress since last time, because I think last time was chapter 13, if I'm not misremembering. So my writing has literally been very slow lately, like even worse than usual. But life and sickness and, well, it just has never been the right time to write. I am a master procrastinator, so if there's even a possibility to procrastinate, I will do it. So, so yeah. Oh yeah, your cat probably is gay too, to his brother's irritation. So both like gay and incestual love. Sounds a bit problematic, honestly. Not the gay part, but the incestual part. Oh my god. But yeah, as I said, I'm on chapter 14, and that's what I'm going to focus on. And also, I am very happy that I am here right now during this stream to actually write, because as I said many times before, I wanted to do like a November writing marathon, and this is the first day of that, so we finally managed to get here. So yeah, and the plan is also to like continue with the writing marathon on let's see, which day was it? Sunday. So 2 writing streams through this week, and then I'm gonna do 1 per week for the rest of November is the plan. So feel free to join me and get some writing done. Like, even if you don't get any writing done today, like Eufia, do it some of the other days. There are multiple times or multiple opportunities to join in. So yeah. Hero is adopted at least. Well, true. They are not blood related, but still. Oh my god, you should write a story about that, Fia. Oh my god. Could be a funny, like, short story, or maybe a children's book, if it wasn't a bit inappropriate. Oh my goodness. But it feels good to be back, guys. Even if I'm not at like my 100% right now, it feels good to be here and meet you guys again, because I have been just... I want to say miserable. It's not entirely true. I mean, I have been miserable because I've been sick. But I have missed streaming so much. Like, just posting shorts isn't the same. And I'm still glad that I get, like, interaction on those, and that I'm not just forgotten and put into the void. But, yeah. It feels good to be back at it, because I enjoy doing this so much. Like, it's so much fun, so it really feels good to be back. Gay and incest equals children's bedtime story material. I mean, the gay part could be. The incest, I retract that statement. Like, maybe it isn't good for a children's book, but... Especially considering that I know that your cat likes to hump the other cats. Yeah. Scratch that. Not material for children. Children's book about forbidden sexual love. Yeah, you heard it here first, guys. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so I'm not gonna drag this out too much, because I feel like my voice is not really carrying today. And I don't want to break it, because we have multiple other stream opportunities during the week. So I'm going to start... I can't even speak anymore, my god, guys. Hi, nothing has changed. I don't know how to speak. And I am a scatterbrain and all of that. It's still nothing has changed. Hello, Marks. Hi, welcome. So yeah, for those of you who have not been on these writing streams before, what we usually do is we have 2 writing sprints, basically. So this part has been like the intro, and then we do a sprint for 25 minutes. Or if you don't want to write, you can work with whatever else you want, or just relax and enjoy the music in the background and my clickety-clack on my keyboard. It is quite soothing, I feel. My keyboard is very good, like ASMR material. But yeah. And after the first sprint, we have a short break where we talk about what we have done, or maybe talk about something else entirely, depending on how it goes. Like, sometimes we talk about writing, sometimes we talk about the weather, or apparently now gay and incestual cats. So anything goes, really. We just hang out and have a good time. And once the the first break is over, then we do a second sprint for 25 minutes again, and then we end with some more talking before we say goodbye. So yeah, that's usually how it goes. Sorry, but I need to tell you it won't be possible to watch stream on Thursday. Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. But I mean, the VOD will be up as always. So yeah, that's too bad. But it's a good thing that the VODs exist, at least, so that you can watch it afterwards if you want to. So yeah, I'm very hyped about that though, to start Final Fantasy VIII. I must say, I'm very excited. But yeah, so let's start this first sprint. Oh wait, I need to fix that part I did forget. I need to set the alarm on my phone as well. There. Or at least have it prepared, so that the times are somewhat in sync. But yeah, let's start the first sprint, and then we can talk some more after that. So good luck everyone, and have fun! right. First sprint done. Good job, everyone. I hope it went well for those of you who were writing or working on something else. Hello, Dudor. Welcome, welcome. Final Fantasy VIII is one of my favorite. I played this game on PC in my high school years, 2001. Yeah, I have never played it before, so I'm very excited to try it out. It is one of the few Final Fantasies that I have never played, or like I don't even know what it's about. I am going to go in completely blind on that, so very excited about that. My god, my sickness is not helping me at all to talk, my god. I feel so clogged up, guys. I hate this, it's awful. But that went pretty well. I finished Max's point of view, and I have started again with Lutzi, so that is nice. And he is having a bit of a mental breakdown right now, which is always fun to write. I do enjoy writing when stuff is just going absolutely crazy. Like, I enjoy that a lot. It's so much fun. Gonna see how much I write. Yeah, you can hear it. Yeah, I sound awful. Like, oh my god. This is going to be a nice VOD for people to listen to, but I have muted myself when I have been coughing at least, so there's that. So yeah. Gave up on reading and I'm now trying to order a better shirt for you. Okay, well yeah. Cat clothes are more important, obviously, than studying. My god. But yeah. Let's see how it went for me. I'm gonna see here. It felt like I wrote quite a bit. It was a bit slow start, but then I found the rhythm, it feels like. So I'm gonna see here. 636 words, so that's not bad at all. I feel like that's quite good. Lolly, I enjoy when my fictional characters suffer horribly. I mean, yes. He isn't suffering horribly though, like he's having a mild mental breakdown, okay? It's not like he's dying or anything. He can push through it. But yeah, writing suffering is actually more fun than writing like the fluffier, happier moments, honestly. Like, I enjoy those too, but there is something about writing like confusion or like misery. Right now it's more confusion than anything, and a bit of panic, I guess you could say. But yeah, I do enjoy that. Actually, it is a lot of fun, and there's a reason there are so many like memes on Instagram and such of like writers just loving to make their characters suffer. Like, there are a lot of those, so I'm not alone in thinking this. Gonna spend the next sprint thinking about an intro for the final Bloodborne video? Yeah, do that. That sounds great. Also, final Bloodborne video. I can't believe we finally got there. It's been a while, but yeah. Then you are going to start edit the Crisis Core videos as well. So that is exciting. Can't imagine. I usually enjoy reading the suffering bits more too. Anyways, really, that's interesting. Like, I kind of get what you mean. Like, I enjoy reading those things as well. Like, obviously, because my favorite story is The House in Fata Morgana, which is very tragic and very much suffering all the time. But I do think I enjoy like the happy moments more, at least like when it's a story where it has been a lot of suffering, because the happiness just is so well deserved in those stories, you know? So there I enjoy happy moments more. But if it's like a choice between like a happy story or a sad story, then yeah, I would probably pick the sad story. Depending, of course, because I mean, I love Disney as well, and those are very like cute and happy most of the times. Like, I mean, there are some tragic moments there as well. I mean, a lot of them actually, but those are not like my favorite moments of the movies. So it depends, but yeah, I kind of get what you mean. But yeah, I think I need a short stretch break. I need to use the bathroom as well, and I need to do something because I can't breathe right now because my nose is just so clogged up. I need to do something about this whole situation I have going on here if I'm to continue with this stream. I don't know, maybe not the suffering itself, but fighting against overwhelming odds in a dystopic world. That's kind of my kind of story. Yeah, absolutely. I totally get you on that. Totally. So yeah, I understand what you mean. And I enjoy that too. I mean, we always like an underdog. Like, that's pretty much in human nature, I feel, to cheer for the underdog. So if the circumstances are very dire and it feels very hopeless, then yeah, of course we're going to enjoy the story more, and especially when things are starting to like get better and the hero is really pushing through, then yeah. So I totally get it. But yeah, like I said, I need a short stretch break, so don't go anywhere. Take this time to stretch as well, because it's not good to sit down for too long. And then we can talk a bit more before we start the second sprint. So yeah, see you soon. Alright, I am back. I'm not sure how much better that did for anything, but I tried at least. I have coughed up a lung and tried to deal with my whole phlegm situation, but no, it's never ending. I hate this. I hate it so much. Like, I don't get this sick very often, but when it happens, my god, do I suffer. Ugh. I guess desperation is the feeling I'm going for. Yeah, totally. I totally get it. I absolutely do. I feel like the first three at least tick those boxes of Mistborn. Yeah, I can see that. Like, I mean, it's been a while since I read Mistborn. My god, I can barely talk. This is a good practice stream, guys, where it's not as much talking as it will be for the rest of the week. I hope I will be better by Thursday, because my god, this is so annoying. Like, it's like my whole system is just clogged up, and I barely get the words forward. But yeah. But yeah, Mistborn is good, and yeah, I can definitely see the whole desperation thing, like especially like the third book. I think I don't really remember. It's been too long since I read those. I need to reread them. But yeah, I can agree with Fia. Mistborn is good. And also I know that you, as me, do struggle a little bit with like the density of Stormlight Archive, and I would say that Mistborn is a lot easier to read. It is, it's more fast-paced than Stormlight, so that's something to consider if that's something you have been like worried about. Let's see, I had something I wanted to say. I had it on my mind once I was walking here, but I don't remember. Oh yeah. I have decided, by the way, if we're going to talk about writing again, to age up my characters a bit. So now my story is, I guess it could still be considered maybe new adult, or just adult fantasy instead of young adult as I was first planning. Because I feel like what I want to do with the story, I mean, yeah, it could definitely work as a YA book, but I feel like writing an adult book is giving me so much more freedom to do what I want to do, and I don't have to like, oh, but is this appropriate for the age, blah blah blah. Like, I feel like it's going to be better. The problem with that is that fewer publishing houses are going to be interested, because there aren't really a lot of publishing houses in Sweden that are interested in fantasy for adults, sadly. But I feel like it's the right path to take for my story still. So, like, and there are some publishing houses that are publishing adult fantasy, and if none of those are interested, then, well, self-publishing is an option. It is a more expensive option, and it's a more difficult option, but it is still an option, so yeah. I'm gonna write the story I want to write without having like any worries, like is it marketable? Like, I mean, yeah, of course you kind of need to think about those things as a writer, but at the same time, I don't want to write a YA story just in order to be able to get published, if you know what I mean. I'm still like trying to write a good story that is marketable, and I know who is my audience basically. But like, yeah, I shouldn't write a story to be like YA just to be able to be published by the traditional publishing houses here in Sweden, because I mean, chances are they won't like it anyway, so like why limit myself in what I want to write, you know? I'd say Mistborn is a little more YA than Stormlight. Yeah, I think so too, actually. I think Mistborn could be considered YA, actually. I like it. You can go way darker. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm not sure I will go that much darker, because I mean, the story is still like, it was always meant to be kind of dark, but I feel like it makes sense more, because here's the thing, I am considering to have like a sex scene, or I'm not considering it, I will have one, no matter how much I will have to suffer to write it, because that is so not what I'm comfortable writing at all. Like, I have never done it. I did write like a semi-smutty scene that was really not smutty at all, and I was suffering so bad just for writing that small little scene. So a full-on sex scene, yeah, I'm gonna hate it, but I am going to write it. It's going to be there. And I feel like you can't really have that in a YA book. Like, they would complain about that and make it like fade to black, and that's not what I want. And also like other stuff, like I feel like Duder says, I can go way darker with an adult book than I can, and have more like adult themes and characters that are adults in general. Like, I feel like YA is great, but it is kind of nice to write an adult character that doesn't have to be like stupid because they are that young, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm not saying all teenagers are stupid, but like, I feel like I want characters that have had more, at least a little bit more experiences with life. Like, they still are young, they are in their 20s, but like, I don't want to write teenagers, if that makes sense, you know? Totally agree. Make your favorite version of the story. Yeah, that's what I feel. That lifts the scene, sets the bar. Keep doing that. Wait, which scene are you? Are you talking about like the one in chapter 1, the beginning? Yeah, I guess you need some smut for the woman read. Now you're generalizing. Like, guys can read smut. Come on, dude, don't be like that. Like, come on. I feel like anyone can read smut and enjoy it, honestly. My god. But yeah, the book girlies do tend to like smut. Like, there's a whole movement on on the book side of Bookstagram, where people are like obsessed with smutty books, and especially like dark romance is a huge thing right now. I'm not writing a dark romance, definitely not. It is like, if I'm going to label my story like genre-wise, I'm not sure. Could be romantasy. I'm not sure if it's enough romance in it for it. I mean, the romance is kind of important, but I'm not sure if I would call it romantasy or just like fantasy. I'm not sure, but could be romantasy. I'm not really sure yet how important the romance is going to be. Like, it is quite important, because it's basically the reason I started writing this in the first place, but then the whole other part of the story became just as important as well, so need to think about that. Need to think about the marketing there, I guess. But yeah, it is not a YA book anymore, so that's some progress in my, like, deciding on how I want to tell the story. So yeah. And also, something I wanted to talk about that I forgot completely to bring up, because my voice wasn't really working with me and I just kind of panicked and wanted to start writing. I think, since we are doing like a November marathon writing thing here, I think we should maybe set up goals for ourselves, like what we want to achieve, because we are going to have 2 writing streams during this week, and then 1 for every week in November. So I'm thinking it's a good idea to have, like, set up some goals for ourselves, to have something to work towards. So I'm gonna go take a quick peek at my word count. I have written... Oh my god, no, stop, computer. 26,519 words in total. I'm thinking, what could be a realistic goal? Like, I kind of want to say, like, oh yeah, let's set a goal to 50,000, but realistically speaking, no, I don't think that's going to happen. But maybe 36,000, like, if I write 10,000 words, that isn't too unrealistic. And maybe not only during these streams, but if I try to really write during November, that seemed like a goal I could achieve. So yeah, I'm gonna say that my goal is to write 10,000 words in total. So yeah, so 36,000. No, I would need more than 1,000 per stream. If it was only going for stream words, then no, I would have to do more. Because it's not going to be like, let's see, we're going to have 2 this week. How long is November? Let me check. 2 this week, then 1 next week, and then 1 again. Oh yeah, so it's 4 streams in total. So yeah, I would definitely need to write more than 1,000 per stream if I were to achieve that. So I will have to write a lot on my own time as well. But yeah, I'm gonna set that goal for myself. Like, if I'm knowing myself, I'm probably not gonna be able to achieve it, but hey, let's aim for the stars, and maybe I can reach the rooftops at least, right? I want to do chapter 16, is that realistic? I would say so. Which chapter are you on now? You're not too far off, are you? I haven't read all that you have sent to me yet. I started from the beginning. So I think I'm on like chapter 4 now. So I don't really know how many chapters you had written when you sent to me. But yeah. Should we bother you about it? Yeah. That would be nice. Like, I will bother myself about it, but yeah, definitely do. Hold me accountable for it. Like, you can ask me, like, every writing stream, like in the beginning of the stream, just ask me, like, Lolly, how's the writing going? How's the goal going? You know, make me feel bad about it if I don't do it. You know, because here's the thing. I've always wanted to participate in NaNoWriMo. Now I know that NaNoWriMo is not a good company, so we're not doing NaNoWriMo, but we're doing like our own version of writing in November. It's basically the same thing, only we're not using their webpage or connecting it to them in any way. But it's a thing that I always wanted to participate in, because I always felt like it's it's such a cool thing, like write a book in a month, like, because I'm very slow when it comes to writing, so I would feel very proud, like even if I can only get those 10,000 words down, like I would be so proud of myself, because it would be more writing than I ever done in a month before. So it would be very fun and very cool, and I would be very proud of myself if I would be able to achieve it. So yeah, during every writing stream from now on, during this marathon, please bother me about it. That would be great. Thank you. Have half a page of notes for chapter 15 and one-ish note sentence for chapter 16. Okay. Well, I still say it's realistic. Like, okay, you're not writing during this stream, but you still have 3 more to write on. So I would say it's realistic. Like, and during, like, okay, during this week we are going to not have our regular like workshop thing on Saturday because I'm going to stream then, but like we can still have those workshops. For those of you who don't know, me and Fia have like our own little private writing workshop every weekend. Like, we haven't done it for a while because we both have been like cancelling for different reasons, but we can still do that. And you can also write during your own time, not only on the streams. Like, I feel like the streams are a good boost, but if that's the only time that you write, like, at least for me, if that's the only time that I write, I will never get anything done. Like, it's a great boost, but I need to be better at writing when I'm not streaming as well. It's something I really need to work on. And I am planning to do that now, at least in November. Then we'll see. Maybe I will crash and be like, no, never again. Back to maybe 200 words a day, if even that. But yeah, I want to make noticeable progress. It's it's something I really want to do. But yeah, I feel like it's about time to start the second sprint, because now we have been talking quite a lot and my throat is dying and my fingers are itching to continue before I lose whatever the heck I was thinking I was doing. So so yeah, let's do that. Let's put up this and then we're going to start the time. Let's fix the phone first there. Okay, so I'm going to start the timer now. Good luck everyone and have fun! Alright, that was the second sprint. And once again my voice is just not working with me, my god. I hope it went well for you guys. It went pretty well for me. I'm not entirely sure if this was like the end of the chapter or if it's just the end of this character's point of view. Need to think a bit on that, but I'm quite happy with it. It was fun to write. It was very different. Very, very different. And I got to introduce a new character. I got a bit hesitant because I needed to like figure out one a race name, which I still haven't figured out, so it was just X. And also I need to figure out a name, which is always like the bane of my existence. Like names are just, my god, it's so hard to figure out names for characters. And not even on the characters, like even like places or even the title of the story, like names in general is just, what are those? I don't know. So yeah, so right now her name is Zed. So I really need to figure that out as well, but I kind of wanted to be like a bit Gaelic, and I don't know any good names from there, so I need to like Google a bit. And I was a bit scared of doing that meanwhile I was writing, because I'm not sure how picky OBS is. I can write when I am on OBS, but I'm scared of pressing the wrong buttons, like if I'm going out into the web, because I would be scared to accidentally press one of my like shortcut buttons and end the stream while googling, so I will have to do that afterwards. Hello Shoyu, welcome, welcome. Names are so annoying. Yes, spent 20 minutes finding one. Yeah, I feel on that one, definitely. Names are just pain. It's just awful. And then you realize that, oh wait, this side character has the same name as this side character. Yay! It is awful. Like, why can't we just name them A, B, C, D and just leave it at that, you know? That would have been so much easier, but oh well. I will have to visit one of my favorite sites, like behind the name, and see if I can find some good Gaelic sounding names for a sort of like pixie-like creature. I'm getting into like the high fantasy here of the story. So yeah, I have a pixie. And she needs a name. Yeah, Duder, I need a name. And no worry that you got a bit too into your work. That's just good. That's great. I hope it went well for you. But yeah, I need new names, both for like the race of the pixie and also, well, her name. So, but yeah, I think I will have to like research a bit, because I want it to be a Gaelic sounding name at least, so I can't just take anything. And since I'm not from there, I feel like Google is my friend in this case. I'm gonna see how much I actually wrote. It feels like it was a lot. Let's see here. I think I started from there. So let's see. 731. So yeah, quite a progress. So that's great. I am very happy with that, especially since I haven't written anything for so long. So I'm happy with that progress, and I need to see like if it's a good place to actually stop the chapter or end the chapter, or if I will continue on from my other main character's point of view afterwards. I'm not sure. I need to think a bit on that, but I am very happy that I managed to like finish 2 point of views during one stream. So yeah, good progress indeed. I finished reading, so I went to clean out litter boxes. Okay, yeah, that's good progress in life as well. And it's good that you finished reading as well. Speaking of reading, I am going today, hopefully finish, I'm reading a graphic novel, Demon in the Wood, which is part of the Grisha verse. It's about like the Darkling, before he became the Darkling. Very interesting, so I'm very excited to continue to read that today. Almost 500-ish, I haven't written in like 3 days. That's very good as well. Perfect. Great that you got some progress done. It's always so nice. Like, that's why I like these streams so much, because I get so much more writing done than when I do it on my own. Because here I can't procrastinate, because I am on camera, you guys are hearing when I'm clickety-clacketing, so you will notice if I don't do anything. So yeah, it's just perfect way to hold myself accountable. So I'm very much looking forward to having this like writing marathon in November and just get a lot of writing done. And like I said, I really hope that I will be able to reach 36,000 words by the end of it. I'm going to set that as my goal. It's a bit high because I am very slow, and I mean, I didn't write like that much today. Like, it is a lot for me, but like, what was it? It was like 600 something plus 700 something. So yeah, still ways off, and only like 3 more streams to go during this month, but hey, like I said, aim for the stars and all that. Is the Fae divine or demonic in nature? I would say more demonic, definitely. She has like fangs and stuff like that. She's not Tinkerbell, if that's what you're wondering. She's more like I wouldn't say like demonic either. Like, she's not evil or anything, but very like mischievous and very much living her own life, not really caring about normal mortals. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, I will probably like look up names behind the names, because I kind of want a Gaelic name for her, and if possible, a name with a good meaning behind it as well. Not all of my characters have names with meanings, but yeah, I do feel like it's cool if I can do that. So yeah, I just hit 15,000 in the whole book at chapter 6. Oh, that's very good. That's very good. Do you have any goal for November, or are you just trying to get as much done as possible? Could it be some sort of dark elf thing? Yeah, kind of, but she's not really an elf either. Like, she's very small. She's like think Tinkerbell size, but not Tinkerbell. More like if Tinkerbell was a predator. Oh my god, I'm getting so clogged up again. My god, I hate it. Reminds me of Owl House fairies. I haven't seen Owl House. I have seen like it has gotten recommended like reactions from it to me on YouTube, but I have not seen it. Where do one watch that if I would to look it up, is what I'm wondering. 30k if I had time with school. Okay, that's a very good goal, and yeah, I think it will be possible to do it. Like, if you are attending these writing streams and then just try to write as much as possible whenever you have time, then definitely. Like, I feel like with writing, what you need to do, or what I need to do at least, not everything works for everyone, of course, but like, I feel like my biggest problem is that I never sit down and actually write, and when I do it, I write like 200 words and then I just, oh look, shiny thing over there. I am very like easily distracted, and I'm very good at procrastinating. Like, I get home from work and I'm like, oh no, I can't do this, I'm tired today, my brain won't come up with anything. But like if I just sit down and do it, and if I sit for a longer time than 5 minutes, I usually get into more of a flow. So what I need to do is really give myself an environment where I can get into that flow without being distracted. These streams are one way of doing that, but I feel like they're not enough, because I do want to get writing to be a more daily habit, even if it's just a little bit, but like I want to write more than what I do now. So finding time is that's the biggest struggle, really, and I feel like that's probably true for everyone who is aspiring to write or doing anything artistic at all. Like the procrastination and that, oh, but I want to be inspired. But you can't wait for inspiration. You really just need to think of it like work, and just sit your ass down and do it, really. But that's the hard part, because it's so easy to give yourself excuses, and then also life is a thing. Like sometimes excuses are valid, but I feel like, at least for me, a lot of my excuses are not valid. Like yesterday, for example, I was like, oh, maybe I should write a bit before, like prepping for the stream. I should write. What did I do? No, I didn't write. I sat down and played video games. I had a lot of fun, but like, I could have definitely written something instead of playing. I think I played Final Fantasy VII Rebirth for like 4 or 5 hours yesterday. Like, seriously, I could have used at least one of those hours to write. So, yeah. Oh my god. Sorry, my sickness is trying to tell me something here. Need to drink some water. And also I'm gonna mute myself because I need to cough. So hang on a bit. Okay. I think I might be okay now. Or not. Hang on a sec. Don't go anywhere, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully I can talk for a little bit more at least. Streaming and being sick is not ideal. I can tell you that. I'll sit there and be on something else, try to write, but wanting, not wanting. Yeah, I feel that, definitely. It's very hard to like sit down and just do it, and also to like hold yourself accountable, because we are our worst enemies, like we ourselves, because it's so easy to just be like, no, but today is not a good day, I'm a little bit tired, I have a bit of a headache, so it's okay if I don't, like, but really, if you want to get it done, you need to do it, because it takes time, so yeah. Got to get through those games too, to be honest. I mean, yeah, definitely, but I mean, 5 hours versus none in writing. Not really a good divide there, I say. So I like writing with people but don't have friends. Well, then you can join us. We can be your friends here. This is the perfect place to get some writing done. And my god, I can't speak anymore. I'm so sorry, guys. I hate that I sound like this. But yeah, what I was going to say, like, even when I don't have this writing marathon going on, like, because now in November it's a bit special since we're doing it every week, but even like when it's not November, I am having writing streams every month, at least once per month, as minimum. So if you want to get writing done, this is a perfect place, because yeah, this is where we like hang out and talk about writing, and also just write. We have at least 2 sprints every stream. I am thinking though, maybe if I feel a little bit wild and crazy on Sunday, I might have 3 sprints. I'm not promising anything. It depends really how I feel that day. But I'm just thinking it would be fun, and it would be easier to reach our goals if we have like 1 extra sprint. And since November is a little bit special, I'm thinking why not? But yeah, it depends on how I feel, if my energy and voice and everything is up for it. But yeah, exactly as Doodle says, you are welcome to hang out here whenever. We are a very chill and friendly bunch, so yeah, you have found the right place to be if you want to write together with people. Which I think is very nice with these streams, like you just find like-minded people and can just work together. It's so nice, really. Might need it to hit that goal. Yeah, I definitely need it. That's what I'm thinking as well. Like maybe we do it a little bit special and have 3 sprints just to spice it up a little extra for November. But yeah, I feel like my voice is not working with me at all. Like my throat is just getting all kinds of clogged up right now. So I think it's trying to tell me that it's time for me to go and have dinner and take a shower and sadly prepare for work tomorrow. Even if it is November, we still have to do that stupid, annoying adulting. Even vampires have to work, you know. So, yeah. But I enjoyed this a lot. I hope you guys did as well. And it's so nice to be back, even if I sound like this and I'm not at full energy yet, but it's so nice to be back. I am very happy about that. So I'm looking forward to the rest of the week. Right, speaking on the next of the week, on Thursday we are going to stream Final Fantasy VIII, and it's a premiere, and I have never played it before, so it's going to be very exciting. And then on Saturday it is the House of Fata Morgana, and then we write some more on Sunday. So yeah, lots of things to look forward to. But yeah, like I said, I need to go and do something about my whole situation here. So thank you so much for being with me today, guys, and for putting up with my sickness here. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself as much as I did. And yeah, just had a good time. I sure did, at least. It's nice, as I said, to be back. Have a lovely evening, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!